Whether this is part of your routine or you're just joining for the first time, I want to acknowledge the simple act of showing up. This is just taking some time for yourself. Even a few quiet moments matters more than we realize. This is one small way that we can pause, breathe, and reconnect with ourselves alongside one another. So you don't need to do anything special during this time. There's nothing to achieve, nothing to get right. Just allow yourself to be here, and that is enough. So let's get started. Reconnecting with your inner energy. There are seasons in our lives when energy feels abundant. And there are seasons when things feel quieter. There's nothing wrong, not broken, just quieter. And in those quieter seasons, it can be easy to wonder if something has been lost. The motivation, clarity, momentum. But energy is not something that we permanently lose. It's something that ebbs and flows. And often it begins by noticing small movements. Having a moment of curiosity, even as you just are here today, thinking about your energy, being curious about it. Noticing a moment of ease. And you're thinking, wow, everything is flowing. In a moment of feeling slightly more like yourself again. Pausing, getting quiet, and noticing is a really big part of grounding yourself. So when you notice, these moments may seem small, but they matter. Energy does not return through force. It actually returns through safety. Through listening, through allowing small movements to grow naturally. Our meditation today is not about creating energy. It's about noticing the energy that you already have or maybe quietly returning. Allowing yourself to reconnect with the aliveness that has always been within you. So as we gently arrive to this space, let's notice. We're going to take a few minutes and just let our nervous system calm down a little bit. And we're going to find a comfortable position. Let your body settle. Take a slow breath in and a gentle breath out. And notice. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Silently say to yourself, I am allowed to slow down. Breathe that in. breathe it out. Feel the support beneath you. If your feet are grounded on the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor, or if you're in a chair, feel the safety and security of the support beneath you. Nothing is being asked of you right now. Your body can soften. Your breath can move naturally. Silently say, I am allowed this time. So bring awareness to your hands and notice any sensation. The warmth, the coolness, the stillness. Notice your hands. Bring awareness to your feet. Notice where they meet the ground. Feel the quiet support beneath you. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the gentle movement of air. Just naturally in and out. Now ask yourself, what feels steady in me right now? Is it your breath? Is it the ground that's underneath you? What feels steady? Now notice what feels uncertain. And combine that with what feels steady. There's a part of me that feels open, quieter, more natural than it did before. Hold in mind that small shifts matter. And silently affirm, I am allowed to notice what is returning. We want to notice that energy often returns in quiet ways. not all at once, but gradually. I want to reflect on these small movements. So bring your attention inward. And ask yourself gently, where in my life do I feel a small sense of movement? It may be emotional, maybe mental, or it might be physical. Even the smallest movement is meaningful. And what happens if I allow this movement instead of questioning it? What happens when I allow this movement? Take a moment and notice how your body responds. Just respond with curiosity. Does it make you feel nervous? Energy grows when it is trusted, not forced, not rushed, just allowed. We're going to take a little time to reflect. What would it feel like to trust myself as I begin to reawaken? What would it feel like to trust myself as I begin to reawaken? So take a few seconds to silently repeat to yourself, I trust the small movements within me. I trust the small movements within me. Breathe it in. I trust the small movements within me. And breathe it out. So as we bring our awareness back to our breath, within each inhale, imagine gently welcoming energy. And with each exhale, release pressure and expectation. With each inhale, welcome the new energy. And with each exhale, release pressure and expectation. Take a few more deep breaths on your own. As you inhale, you're welcoming. And as you exhale, you're softening. As you notice your breath and your body, you're going to take a couple of minutes with some pauses, and we're going to offer these phrases inward to ourselves. Energy returns naturally. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Energy returns naturally. I do not need to force myself forward. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. I do not need to force myself forward. I trust what is reawakening within me. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. I trust what is reawakening within me. I am allowed to grow gently. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. I am allowed to grow gently. Notice how your body responds. Even subtle shifts are meaningful. So as we bring our awareness back to your body and you notice your breath, once again, reflect on any sense of presence or steadiness. Energy does not disappear. It waits. It waits for safety, for space, for trust. You do not need to become someone new. You're simply reconnecting with what has always been within you. Take one slow breath in and release it out. And hold these mantras and these phrases as a way to reground yourself. Energy returns naturally. I do not need to force myself forward. I trust what is reawakening within me. I am allowed to grow gently. You can breathe those in and breathe them out. Carry with you this knowing that you do not need to force your energy to return. You only need to listen and trust the small movements that are already guiding you forward. When you're ready, you can gently blink your eyes open and take time to notice. So as we come to the end of our time together, take that moment to notice how you feel. Not needing anything dramatic, just noticing. Sometimes the most important shifts are quiet ones. A little more space, a little more awareness, maybe a slightly softer way of being with yourself. I'm grateful you chose to spend this time here today, and I hope you carry even a small sense of steadiness or gentleness with you into the rest of your day.